Aloha, I'm Lyla Berg, candidate for Lieutenant Governor. I'm presently the state representative from the 18th District in East Oahu, which is from Hawaii Kai to Kaimaki, and the vice chair of the House Education Committee. I'm running for Lieutenant Governor because I've been in the legislature long enough to know how it works, and long enough to also know how it could work. As a career educator, my perspective about how government is supposed to work is different from the way government currently operates. I'm a single working parent and first-generation American. I care deeply about the challenges that all parents face raising children at this time in Hawaii's history. From my father, an immigrant and self-made man from Germany, I acquired the work ethic of ingenuity and perseverance. From my mother, a Chinese Filipina from Iloilo, who is now a U.S. citizen, I learned how to find balance in cultural identity and the world around me. And from my son Ka'ohu, now a graduate student, I'm reminded every day to be resilient, resourceful, and real. I've observed during my 6 years in the House of Representatives that politically expedient decisions with little consideration to long-term consequences, and consequences particularly for the neighbor islands and our rural communities, must be replaced by collaborative dialogue, community leadership, and a refocusing on what is important for all of us who live in Hawaii. Now more than ever, we must begin to eliminate the traditional political barriers, that gridlock that prevents new ideas and people from being included in meaningful ways that can lead to real problem solving. Together with the governor, the role of lieutenant governor is to do things the right way, not yesterday's political way. I was asked recently to list 3 main issues in Hawaii, and my response was, as an executive team, we must tackle all 3, the economy, environment, and education. But we have to ask different questions and think with a different perspective, because all 3 are related, connected, and interdependent. Education is connected with the economy is dependent on our environment, and the environment offers content for education. As a former middle school principal in Kailua, vice principal in Molokai, classroom teacher of every grade level, including Kapi'olani Community College and the College of Ed at UH Manoa, education is my career, and as a #1 priority, as reflected in every community with whom I've spoken from Honolulu and Kauai to Na'alehu on the Big Island. Our young people need to be prepared for gainful employment and careers that offer fulfillment and the ability to support the cost of living, not just jobs. Our retirees and senior citizens have so much wisdom and knowledge to offer, they need to be enabled to contribute socially and economically to Hawaii's well-being. Access to our natural resources, the ocean, fresh water, land, beaches, mountains, renewable energy sources, are all what attract visitors, keep local residents here, and interest businesses to come to Hawaii. I'm a small business owner, and rather than market Hawaii to the highest bidder or as the most economical investment, why not get the visitor industry to engage with business leaders in reshaping the message of what Hawaii can offer as a location for knowledge-based industry? Why not value our islands for the uniquenesses we offer the world and become more bold about creating an economic base that is grounded in the strengths and capabilities and talents of people, the human capital of Hawaii? Our environment is not just physical. It's the Hawaiian culture, including language, the human environment of our diverse people and traditions, and the recognition of our geographic location for the rest of the world. Addressing our priorities for an improved quality of life is an interdependent process, and as long as government continues to regard these 3 areas as separate issues, government will continue to operate in the status quo ways that we currently experience. I believe in people's ability to make things happen. As Margaret Mead once said, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world, and indeed it is the only thing that ever has. As founder and former CEO of Kids Voting Hawaii, now is an integrated program in the DOE and many schools, I have always been deeply committed to developing civic dispositions and community leadership in young people and adults alike. Growing up in Waikiki at the time when Hawaii became a state, learning to surf with Rabbit and Splash, and watching the Pikaki farms disappear in Kaimaki, drives me to stay in public service, to do what I can to ensure the well-being and quality of life for my son Ka'ohu and every one of us. Thank you for listening. Please know that my life in public service is the most rewarding when people are engaged in the process. And as your next Lieutenant Governor, I will always remember, I work for you. I ask for your vote, and in time, I know I'll earn your trust. Lyla Berg, candidate for Lieutenant Governor. Mahalo ke akua.